Hello, Aquarius. Welcome, new viewers, cross watchers, and my lovely, lovely moonions. This is a timeless reading to understand what past patterns or karmic patterns should you avoid or not repeat in the present or even in the future. All right, these are channeled messages, so take what resonates, let go of that which doesn't, since this is a general reading and not a personal reading. All right, and for further understanding, you may like to check your sun, moon, rising, ascendant, Venus, or Mars signs as well. You can, of course, cross watch this as well. So, before we begin, we already have cards which have come out. Let's just calm ourselves down and see what kind of messages which are coming in by first opening our mind, connecting to the universal energies. All right? So, just calm down. Bring your focus in the now. We are opening ourselves up for any message from the Spirit meant to find you on the day that you are witnessing this reading. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax your body, relax your mind, and just breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. We will be chanting the Gayatri Mantra starting now. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I don't know if you could hear it. There was honking which came in because I wanted a confirmation. There was this channeled energy which came through, message which came through. Changes are happening. Allow help to enter your life because there's a lot of support helping you through the transformations that you are undergoing right now. Big happy changes which will be coming in. So persevere. Let nothing stop you. All right? So we are ready. First one, we have lady coming in, enjoy growth and reap rewards, empress energy which is coming through, and understanding that you have so much talent, you are naturally gifted as well, you are such a beautiful personality, and you attract so much in favor of you abundantly. That is the mindset which is coming in. This may also be saying, like, sometimes yes, there is uncertainty, sometimes we do get hurt by other people unrealistically as well, but all this is saying is that you had to experience those things also, even if it felt unfair. But see, look at yourself, look within, look at yourself in the mirror also, and in the mirror of your mind, in terms of reflection, see how each and every turn cross point, the choices that you made, the experiences, expected, unexpected, all of them have helped you grow into who you are today. Celebration, which is coming in. The universe, the spirit realm is really rejoicing the soul journey that you have been on. That is the energy which is coming in, because I have goosebumps coming through already, all right? And if you had any kind of concern, this also, there's so many things coming in. This is also saying persevere your dreams. Big or small, you'll reap the rewards. Don't worry. That is coming in relationship, in life, in career, in whatever kind of relationship, romantic, platonic, business, any kind. If you believe in something, keep doing it, keep at it, that kind of a thing. But yes, if you see it in the other realm, or like in an extreme way, because we are talking about patterns, the extreme way of it would be like, overly doing it, not taking the time to take a rest, even thinking wise as well. That is coming in. Calm your mind down a little. We have the Lord also coming through. Wow, we have a couple coming in. This is beautiful. Emperor coming through. Take charge with authority coming in. You're not naturally born leaders. We have medicine, mother, honor your inner knowing coming in. Yes, follow your intuition coming in time and again, and make sure that you know the difference between your innate inner voice, gut feeling, and the voice which is egoistic or comes from a place of fear, doubt, anxiety. Differentiate between them. Over analysis, which is coming in quite a bit. Overly escalating a situation in the worst case scenario in your own head. And it's very natural also at times to feel overwhelmed or at times bored by what you are pursuing. The balance is very much required. Yes, when you devote your time onto anything, into anything, I was going to say unto, but in anything that you put your efforts, make sure that there is this healthy back and forth energy. I mean, in a way, like a routine which is happening, but sometimes you're doing a little less, sometimes you're doing a little more, and like, just having a very nice balance. It's not each and every time that you provide a service, do something, add another day in your pursuit of achieving a particular dream. I'm not going to say happiness. Mm, Keeping at it in the same consistency can be kind of boring. Maybe it is what you like to do, because there is a sense of knowing which comes through with that. I don't know, it's very, very odd, but right now, all I'm feeling is that someone who's resisting certain kind of transformation, or very, 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 very hesitant when entering something new because of the past experiences. They have been so, they have been tying you down, kind of a thing. But even then, like, even when the situation got very inconsistent, stagnant, clogging, you still found a perspective which made it, the whole experience, very magical. I don't know what is that all about. With these two, like, a couple is coming in when in a relationship, follow your intuition, but make sure that you know the difference, that it is actually your higher self talking and not your ego self talking to you. That is coming in as a primal focus with these two over here. If you ever doubted whether or not you'll find your soulmate, or genuinely a rich partnership which is fulfilling, long term, pure in its own essence of love, don't doubt yourself. And it also says your intuition, more than your 3D self knowing, your intuition, you'll know innately that you want to be with this person, that this is the person, this is the perfect package, kind of a thing. In the extreme point of view, because this is a little skeptic point of view which came in, the extreme point of view would be, you have such a strong list of attributes that you want in a person. I'm just saying, like, the person can be something like career wise also, like there's this list, checklist, that you already have prepared because you've analyzed the whole thing You've taken into consideration all the experiences that you've had, so you know the pros and cons kind of a thing. You know the trigger points, also the red flags. If you see any like sliver of that red flag, also you will put yourself in this armor. That kind of a thing is also coming in. But at times the list that you have, no matter of what expert level, it is a list which has limited things in it. Even if it has like thousands of qualities, you've seen what is working, like this is good for me, this is good for me, this is good for me, this. But still it is a limitation, because the qualities that a person can have, I don't know why am I talking like this, but I kind of understand, because this is for Aquarius. I hope you are. Just take what resonates. And yes, we will be doing some shuffling from messages from the bag, also from spirit for you. What are we trying to say here, spirit? Can we get a precise thing, please? Even all I'm going to say is, even a person who takes each and every thing on that list of yours will still have his or her unique qualities, or with those qualities they will be reacting in unique ways in unique situations too, which you can't really predict. Just because, all I'm going to say again is, just because there's a list which is being ticked doesn't mean that that is a sure shot ticket for your success. Because even if, like, no, when we have personality type tests, it is not telling this is you. It is a group of people who have certain kind of personality traits which is common in all of them, and those abbreviation personality test is what I'm saying, like, yet even if people in the same group of personality type prototype, they'll all be a little different from each other, is also what I'm seeing. So fine, I just went off track. I don't know why I'm still stuck here. Like, usually I just move out quickly, and this is the fifth one that I'm doing. One more thing that I had to say is, embrace everyone's uniqueness is coming in, yes, but every person has their pros and their cons. No one's really perfect, but when you find perfection in someone else's imperfections, you'll find your soul feeling attracted, feeling safe with them. So, the list that I'm talking about, it may not be a list for you, but a certain kind of test that you have. So, before you go on with your tests with your lord or your lady, guy or lady, make sure that you are giving them the time of rest also, and not all the time running on the track to see their endurance kind of a thing. I don't know who will resonate with this, but it was kind of funny. Like, there was this guy or a girl, it was just, it wasn't really gender based, but someone who was very tired, and there's this authoritative figure standing with glasses. I didn't see hair or what the body type was, but she's like, go on with the stopwatch, come on, come on, two more laps. I can't do it, I can't do it, I want to break free. That kind of a thing came in, a little exaggerated, but yeah, spirit just said just have fun. Okay, that was nice. Okay, you guys always bring in such beautiful elevated energy. Like, I don't know, very uplifting each and every time. No, that's not a pressure that we have to maintain that. It's all, it's very natural to feel up and down as well, because when we're down we get to look up, when we are up we get to look down also, because we bring in the humbleness that keeps us grounded even in our highs. And that same grounding helps us go up when times are hard. I'm trying to be very philosophical, it's not really coming in. We have Knight of Swords coming through. So this is talking about communication, clearer communication without any pretense, which will be very nice. But yeah, sometimes becoming very unsure as to how to go about it, because there's this kind of presence that you have and you want to maintain that. So sometimes it just chokes you in a way, is what I'm seeing over here. Let's just go forward and we'll see. And if you can hear the construction, I'm really sorry, but it's really, really loud right now. We have Four of Cups coming in. There is a sense of lack which is coming through, and like putting in so much effort into something, and when it starts taking time longer than the expectation, the nervousness starts coming in. Will this really happen? Or so lost, because this guy over here, if you see, they're so lost that they're not being able to see the fourth cup being offered by the universe. So it could be a past experience in terms of relationship also was so beautiful that when a new one also approaches, you are too lost in the thought of that person that you don't pay too much attention, or you don't take the new person too seriously, because you're still reminiscing in the energy that old person made you feel, whether or not it was a healthy relationship, or it was a relationship which had hit its stagnation. Many a times I do see Aquarians, if they in their mind have narrowed down on a person, even friend wise, they'll keep giving, keep giving, keep giving, each and every time with a big wide smile, bright smile. But once Aquarian leaves, there's no coming back. It's like two extremes, stretching the string, and all along, like even in its thinnest uh, place, like when it has been stretched to its maximum, Aquarians still keep on smiling. The moment I just saw, the moment I saw a ribbon, like an inauguration ribbon being cut, and with that, the smile just switched off. I, eye roll came in, and someone just turned and went like, fine, done. Next, kind of a thing. We have Seven of Cups coming in reverse. Certain kind of being true to yourself, not being sneaky. Hmm. It's almost like someone who likes to leave the door a little ajar, kind of a thing. And when Seven of Cups is coming in, it also, like, the journey of understanding what love really is. So, or what a relationship is for you. So in that also, we have so many experiences that we need to go under, or go through rather, picking up like the challenges also which come in, you're taking it as a learning curve, because the curve always goes up, but before it goes up, the learning curve, it dips down and sustains itself, and then it spikes up. So for many people, it may be that learning time which is happening, where you're growing, you are picking up information, how people react to different scenarios, how, and with that constant factor of you being in the analysis, in the study, of course, in the research. I don't know what am I saying. One thing which is coming in again with this one, don't be too lost in your sorrows for some people, or overly thinking, or just filled with this anxiousness, that you end up completely blindsiding what is in front of you, what the universe is trying to showcase to you, what the universe is trying to reward you, gift you with. You are very connected with the spiritual realm, whether you know it or you don't know it, doesn't really matter, but you know that when you put your mind onto something, your determination also pulls you towards that, and synchronicity, support, which starts coming in each and every time. If you don't really like where you are right now, understand universe takes time to manifest your intentions. Right now, what you are reaping is related to the seeds you had sown in the past, the intentions you put in or expressed into the universe in the past, that is getting accumulated into your present. So become aware of it. Become aware of your thoughts is coming through quite a bit. A little bit of self-sabotage which may be going on, or for some people when they are hasty, especially when they haven't really healed, or the immediate previous relationship romance is coming in. So I'll keep at it. And it's amazing, I'm still not moving forward with the reading, but it's fine. It's coming in, it's coming in. Spirit is saying stop. It's fine. Speak. We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Intentions. What are you saying into the universe? What are you wishing upon? Sometimes wishing a little too much, affirming too many things at once. And like it's like when you make a wish, when you call upon something to become part of your reality, you start enacting it. Yes, like fake it till you make it. But I don't really like that mentality so much, because for a very conscious person it becomes pretense, and for a person who likes reasoning, all this pretense doesn't really add up in the long run. There's also this energy which is coming in. Slow down and experience what you are experiencing right now. Stop to smell the roses, kind of a thing, but in a philosophical way also. Don't be so hungry for information or new knowledge or awakening, for that matter, or spiritual progress, that you take up small projects like DIY. Allow each and every aspect that you're looking into, a thought, a quote that really inspired you, let it simmer into you. Okay, I worked upon this, let's hop on to something else. I worked upon this, let's hop on to something else. Kind of a thing. Stay. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it all. Thank you. Let go of control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine, a spirit of fun to shine. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feeling. Very interesting that this is coming in at the bottom, because I was just talking about being so enraptured, reminiscing of the past, that the new person who comes in, it's like not so fair upon that person, because you may be being too hard, or you may find yourself being too hard upon yourself. Just be yourself, have fun along the way. When you find someone feeling blocked and you genuinely have something very insightful, very helpful for that person to know of, to hear about, yet you find them being closed off, you don't have to take the mic or the microphone or the speaker and reiterate what you just said, because that person is not receiving the message. They're closed off. So pick another day. Let go of this need to be right. Don't exhaust your energy in making someone understand something which they don't want to at that time. That is also coming in. I don't know what it is. Allow the universe to surprise you is also coming in. From time to time, take, pause to evaluate, reflect on how things are around you right now. This could also, this somewhere down the line could be like, maybe you're not the one who's controlling. You had certain people who feel, especially male energy or masculine energy, alpha males, who come through because you feel that is the only person who can ground you. When they start showing so much control, dominance, because you have a free spirit, you like to fly, you always come back to earth, And it's very beautiful when you have someone to ground you, that kind of a thing. Mm. It may be that you may have fallen for someone who felt like a soulmate. At the end of it, it turned out to be very karmic. So maybe the checklist that you have, that I have spoken of so much, it's just tried and tested just to safeguard your heart. King of Cups, feeling unappreciated, still doing it with a big smile. But personally, feeling alone, doing so much, becoming the provider of happiness kind of a thing is coming in, that nobody really realizes that you too require a source of happiness from time to time, is all I'm going to say. So, build a community, a soul tribe around you is also coming in. You'll see a difference, especially if you have been finding your friend circle to be a little different from your energy vibrations, your thinking as you keep on progressing forward, awakening, because there are multiple levels of awakening. It doesn't happen once, keeps on happening. We have 10 of swords coming in. Yeah, think of moving forward, knowing when to let go of something because it has been weighing you down. It's really funny because Aquarius also loves their freedom, independence as well. But it's very difficult to end something, even if it starts clogging or suffocating you. Even if a situation acts like an energy vampire, someone keeps at it, till they feel burnt out. Talking about transformation and all of that, we have a butterfly which is over here. So, metamorphosis, the art of metamorphosis. We have the Empress coming in, beautiful. There's so much power. Believe in yourself, know when you have to cut things off. Also, in the way the fan is in front of her, like, she is very clear. She takes her time to respond. There's this grace she has. She is loved, she is respected. There are toxic situations or struggles that she had, battles that she won through perseverance and strength. She is sure of who she is. She knows when to let go of certain things, situations. Oh my God. We have Knight of Wands also coming in, taking too many impulsive decisions because your patience was stretched to its maximum, to its limit. Then you move out and very, very swiftly, and the other person is like, hey, I got used to you, don't go. And if you're still in love with that person because you're a very nurturing person, you'll still come back with a smile. It may have been a pattern, it may have been in the past. I'm not saying it is defining your present moment right now. What came in over here was some, like, so we have the star card, major arcana, and also the fool, major arcana, the fool card, which are both Aquarian, right? So the fool card is new beginnings or taking the leap of faith, taking it too swiftly, even when your intuition said no. But you were just having so much fun, and all of that. You were butterflies in my stomach, kind of a thing. You wanted a previous situation to come to an end because the ache was too long. You had carried the pain for too long, and you just wanted to rejoice, feel these sexual desires and everything, and jumping into something without much thought at times also, which is why maybe now you have that checklist, and I'm coming back to that checklist again and again. That the moment why I'm saying this, the moment you realize that this was something toxic, this was something karmic, you caught onto your feelings, and perhaps you got attached to that person or that situation. You got attached to the factor of being in a relationship. having that sense of security while you went on enjoying life and all of that, but you came back to this person each and every time, that kind of a thing. But it was only carried forward due to the sense of security that person brought into your life, and nothing else that they would add to your life but that sense of security, which was very, very important to you at that time. Sense of security comes from within. Root chakra, healing, awakening kind of a thing is coming in. This could also be, and in an extreme, it could also be someone, the moment the red flags start coming in, like even the tip of those red flags, each and every red flag starts coming up, you feel the ground is too pokey now already, and you retreat and you go, or you leave, because you've had certain kind of experiences in the past which were very enthralling, and it grilled you, and it made it very difficult for you. It was a turmoil to come out of them, because you had someone who may have been latching on to you also, because you filled a void for them as well, and they got addicted to you. Healthy addiction is very nice, of course, but when it turns into codependency, is what I'm seeing over here. When it turns into codependency, then this person is like, how am I supposed to free myself when this person is so dependent on me? That kind of a thing. Time and again, finding yourself in a situation wherein you had to convince yourself to remain and smile another day, one more day, that kind of a thing came in. Well, I'm really glad the whole thing burnt out. There are certain kind of school of thoughts coming in with this one also, like, school of thoughts, because swords are like communication, thinking, and all of that, mental state kind of a thing. 10 is a completion, so the cycle has completed. There are certain kind of values, principles that have been taught to you through maybe society, which needs to come to an end now, because somewhere down the line in the journey that you find yourself in, the way you are elevating, becoming aware, you are realizing, awakening to the fact that your core values are very different perhaps from certain things, values that have been taught to you. And in the metamorphosis, like rising of the phoenix kind of a thing which is happening, and the fire is here to burn away all the egoistic or 3D reality, materialistic world worries, values, which you will let, like anxiety, doubts, fears, and all of that low vibrational energy which sometimes consumes you or catches you off guard. This may be a period where you will find that inner fire burning brighter, and whenever there is certain kind of change which happens, the fire, which rampant fire which begins, you allow the fear and all of these egoistic values, or mm, things which are no longer true for you, burning up in the flames, going up in ashes, and coming down, trickling down from heaven with wisdom. That is the energy which is coming in. Empty thy vessel for the wisdom to flow in is also coming in. I just realized I haven't done much reading right now. Like, I haven't pulled out much cards, but we'll try. Thank you. We have envy coming in. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't limit your scope to others. Jealousy is there, but jealousy in a sense of self preservation kind of a way, wherein at times also for some people, when you are actually jealous, you found it very difficult to express it to the other person. So, all maybe what you felt like doing was just eradicate anything or be reactive, say something blunt, hurtful. That came in, became, for some people, became like a defense mechanism. Express. You have the temple path coming in, not really surprised, honestly speaking. There's a lot of guidance which is coming through. This is a journey of understanding who you really are, connecting with the 3D reality as well as the higher realms, the 5D reality, dimensions, and all of that, embodying that energy within you. There's a lot of empathy in you. So just make sure what you give out is actually what you are receiving in each and every relationship of yours. Because many a times when people find givers, which are rare now, so much care and happiness which is flowing out very abundantly out of you, there will be many thirsty people coming in trying to take one sip from your river. That kind of a thing is coming in. No pun intended in any way, just saying, just saying. If you had a good laugh, then okay, fine. Didn't mean it that way. Many a times you have to undergo certain kind of relationships which are very much karmic to really value who you are. And when you do that, when you, with your ascension, your love life also ascends, and you then start calling in someone more powerful in your life, because the whole journey in the past was for you to change the way you love and see yourself. And with that change, you are changing who you attract in your life is also coming through. Don't compare yourself. You're such a beautiful soul. You're such a beautiful personality. And even looks wise, because for me, looks don't really matter, honestly speaking. You are beautiful in someone's eyes. And irrespective, outer beauty is quite limited. And no one really has the control over that. Like what features are you really gifted with, kind of a thing. I don't know why am I talking about this, because sometimes the Empress can be a little very overconfident also when she is imbalanced. She can be a little overconfident about her appearance also. But yeah, I do see, give, take good care of your health coming in. Many get inspired by that also coming through quite a bit. If you have been seeing 111, it may be a cue of thinking more positively, doing something which brings in more self happiness. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know? Thank you. We have, what is better? Being so confused that you can't look at a situation clearly, or gain some clarity by first separating from the tricky situation, end the guessing. Yeah, instead of reacting, especially when you're feeling indecisive and you're feeling very much confused that things are getting out of control, instead of running away from the situation or exiting or calling everything, like calling it quits kind of a thing, or you find yourself in a situation where you think like nothing is progressing, you feel stuck kind of a way, but you're too attached to think clearly. The first thing to do, whether to continue or not, before that you have to separate yourself from the situation, because sometimes we find ourselves looking at a situation too closely. Like if I keep my hand over here for a longer time, my skin will start burning. All you have to do is step away a little. You can still look at the flame, but you're not getting hampered by it. Take a break, take a step back, retreat a little. That is not cowardly, but you can take some time to recuperate yourself and get a clearer picture if you can, and see things from the higher perspective. Or sometimes seeing things too much from the other person's perspective, because we have sympathy, empathy for other people as well. We can understand intuitively also what the other person is going through. But at times, in being of service of others, we forget to be in service of ourselves as well. Okay, I'm getting a little tired now. I think I've been talking for a long time. Next we have, if you're wondering why did it happen to you, know this: it was required for you to learn your self-worth through a life lesson. Value who you are coming in. The journey of self-worth, the Empress, this is who you are. And this is just a major arcana, but it's not really limited to a gender. I feel in the past people have mistreated or misunderstood your kindness, and those who did saw the wrath. Just become aware of toxicity or energy vampires in your life. Just keep it lighter for yourself. And we have, negative experiences have been attached to you for a long time, caused self blaming, and led to attracting the loop into reality. Time and again, what are you paying attention to? What are you saying to yourself? Like, this always happens to me. Change that. It doesn't always happen to you. It happened to you. Doesn't mean it has to keep on happening to you. Which one? This one came in for Taurians, and this one came in for, I think, Sagittarians. I'll just show you guys these ones. If you want to screen grab or just read, you can do that before we go towards the end of this reading. If it's coming in, I don't know. Is it? Is there any other kind of guidance coming in for? We have black coming through. Find richness from the dark night coming in. At times, just because you didn't want things to get serious, you just put it away, or shadow work which was required. This, in a way, just talks about, you know what, surrender to the darkness, go within, reach for the pain which has lingered on for far too long. Heal yourself, let go of the guilt and the regret. Because the moment we enter darkness, we find an equivalent amount of light within us as well. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of spending some time alone. Don't be in a relationship just because you don't want to be alone. Strange, these things are coming in. We have Burgundy coming through, awaken your passion coming in. Being too dormant for too long because we became too practical, a little cynical. With the wine over here, like, just relax a little. Full moon releasing ritual will be very nice for you. We have brilliance, discover your sparkle coming in. Empress is coming through. Just like, darling, irrespective of whatever is happening, don't get so overly consumed by the anxiety. Don't forget to rejoice who you are, your personality. We have Rose, attract a relationship coming in, black and white energy, and all of red. Root chakra energy, which is coming in, crown chakra, duality, which is there. Yeah, you are so much love. I love, I am loved, I am love. Know that it is safe for you to love. Sometimes we have to go through the darkness to enjoy the breaking dawn. The dark times were required for you to come towards the light, is also coming in. Strengthen your faith, whichever, with the universe, with God, with the Holy Ghost, within yourself, within your relationships, building, nurturing, creating relationships of all kinds which are secure, which are reliable, which are equ- wait, equivalently nurturing for you. equal give and take is coming in, but with the lilac over here, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. You are so kind to others. Be kind to yourself also. When you can give out so much support, motivation to others to keep doing, following their dreams and all of that, boosting their morals, why not do it upon yourself? Like, do it for yourself also. There's this energy which is coming in because we have such strong cards, like red. You can see red from so far off. Black is there, and all of that. And in between, there's this flowery energy which is coming in. That's the beauty of Aquarians. There's so much spark within, and they can expand it in each and every direction. They can offer so much to others, but at times they forget to nurture themselves. Comes in a lot. A little bit of inner child healing, which may be coming in also, because with the strong themes of adulthood, there's something very small, like very delicate, which is in between, like at the bottom, submerged somewhere. For some people, past like childhood traumas, which may still be defining your present. For some people, there's this thing which came in, I am never enough, kind of a thing, which due to negligence in the childhood or whatever it is happened, or absence happened, and that just lingers on, that kind of a thing. You have to break that pattern, because that is not a reality. That is a sense of reality that you have accumulated due to the past, an understanding of reality wherein that was just in the past. The lack of action, in inaction, absence of another person was their part to play, but it doesn't define or undervalues you. I'm trying to find a way of saying it. I can't express it right now. Let me just take some time. I'm just going to read it. Apart from the fact that this talks about intuition, a small para says, faith is a strong belief in something that is not obviously visible to the eye. Too often, people give up just before something incredible is about to occur. Lilac is here to remind you to have faith in the divine. Yeah, we started with that thing of keep doing what you're doing, kind of a thing. Persevere. It's almost like go within this current situation, kind of a thing. Persevere, yes, but when things become hostile, when you hit the wall, know when to leave the situation. You don't have to go to the extreme ends of it to make that decision, especially when your intuition is guiding you to do so. Take your time. You don't have to react on it impulsively. Understand where is it coming from. Is it getting triggered due to the past, or are you genuinely feeling it in the present? And when you get a clearer picture, then respond. Do what you have to do, but yes, don't hesitate from leaving a situation which is unhealthy for you. You can't always make everyone happy. That is something which I had just had to say. Make sure what you're doing brings you happiness also. Queen of the unicorns, we have a lot of queen energy which is coming in. You are blessed with love, compassion, and wisdom. Time to utilize it. And the next step, 40, this is number 43. This lilac is 42 coming through. Move into compassion coming in. Understanding unconditional love also. Like it, unconditional love increases when expectations recede. So that checklist kind of a thing is coming in over here as well. Do things not because it is expected out of you, but because you feel good doing it, because you're doing it for you. That you have wishes. Be careful what you wish for, as one wish will be granted. Wow. And we have a well also over here. So, like, going diving deeper inside and really talking to your higher self or your intuition, or to your soul and see what does it really want. That kind of thing is coming in. Are you truly happy? Are you truly living your life? Or are you just too married to the agenda that you have or the attachment that you have? I'm talking about your past self. I'm talking to your past self, perhaps. That you miss out on opportunities or options which are actually around you, maybe much more healthier for you. We have two cards of coming in. What do you really want? You will get it, but think clearly now. With the affirmations and wishes coming in, yeah, the universe is really like recognizing all that you're doing. So don't think that you are alone in this process. We have prosperity coming in. Prosperity is flowing towards you, so be open to receiving it. Help which is coming your way, be open to receive is coming in all of this. Like, yeah, give and receive in balance which is coming in. Give the other person the chance to give back to all that you do, for all that you do. But yes, when you do something, do it for your own happiness, even if it is doing for someone else. Don't do it with an expectations, with an expectation. And over here, there's this beautiful energy which is coming through. Believing in yourself, recognizing who you really are, your gifts and talents, and all of that self love which is coming in, empowerment which is coming through. Being confident, feeling powerful in your authentic self which is coming in, sharing your gift, sharing the love and compassion, giving back to society perhaps, NGO work, whatever it is. And in all of this, you just kept on elevating yourself because you started valuing yourself also. And with that, there's this portal opening up where you can set your sights higher, where what you are dreaming of can become a waking reality. So be careful what you wish for because prosperity will be flowing in. All the efforts that you have made will be bearing their fruits. The rewards are coming your way. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Enjoy the growing journey that you are in. Self discovery, also, for some people, and reap rewards. This is all like, all that you wished upon will be manifesting themselves. Open your life, invite gentle waves of abundance, intimacy coming into your life. One thing which came in, you get what you give, came through. So if you want trust, you will have to give your trust also. But I feel trust should be earned. So for that, we can have a checklist for sure. But if there is someone who does score high marks in each and every examination of yours, give them the opportunity, the chance to gain your trust even a little bit. I'm not saying put all your baskets in one, like put all the eggs in one basket, but give them a basket, is all I'm saying. Let them fill it with eggs if they want. A chance, a genuine chance, without the fear, without the inhibitions of the past, especially when something very fulfilling, healthy is in front of you. Just because it is different from your past doesn't mean that you close yourself off. So that is what is coming in. I don't know how long has this been, but I feel very exhausted, elated but exhausted. Like a long meditation session. So that is what it is. Do let me know if this resonated with you. And what do you think about these timeless readings? I'm thinking of doing them in the future as well, different scenarios, different things that we will be tapping into, but it is something new. And thank you so much for your precious time. Thank you so much for being part of the Moonian family. Means a lot. Thank you for being part of this journey. Until next time, love, light, healing, empowerment, prosperity, blessings to you all. Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe high, my lovely Moonians.